Assalamualaikum, and my name is Muhammad Adi Alif bin Iskandar. I'm from SEM 1A, and I want to tell you about what meanings of business efficiency. Business efficiency refers to maximizing the time, effort and resources you put into your functional department. Efficient operations take fewer resources to deliver similar or increased result, reducing costs and maximizing the return on the investment you make into your organization. Think of everything that goes into producing the product or service your business offer, and then those items can be streamlined to generate profit. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So firstly, my name is Muhammad Jazmi Aiman Azhar. For today, I will present about business effectiveness. So, business effectiveness refers to the quality of the result you see from the resource investment into functional departments. It isn't enough to do more with less. That less also has to generate more revenue through improved output. Being effective means that the top planning, process, tools, and people you put into producing your product or service is hitting the quality KPIs you put in place. To be effective means that employees are working towards the right goals that ultimately drive the company forward in the growth strategy. They are generating revenue by offering higher quality products, service, customer support, and marketing sales effectiveness rather than doing things fast. They are focusing on achieving the KPIs that will help the organization increase revenue rather than decreasing costs. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Ashami bin Muhammad Syakri. I'm from SEM 1A. Business efficiency versus effectiveness. It's possible to be efficient without being effective, and vice versa. If one sales rep is making 20% more call than another, but closing half as many deals, their efficiency isn't producing effective result. If their focus is so much on moving one deal at a time through the pipeline, when their goal is to work 5 leads at a time, their effectiveness is making up for their lack of efficiency. The ultimate goal is to hit both metrics at once. Organization should aim to work toward the right goal that will generate more sales while also optimizing resources that allow that revenue to turn into profit. Most companies are better at one than the other. The finish line we are striving for is the right mix of both philosophies at once.
Hello, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Novel bin Ismail. I'm from SEM 1A. I will present about increase the effectiveness of your team. So, increase efficiencies as well as the mind below is often a matter of putting streamlined process and automate tools in place to maximize time and cost. Increasing effectiveness, on the other hand, requires more nuanced thinking to make sure that every cog in your organizational wheel is working toward the same goals. So, most often, effectiveness is measured in terms of new sales and the customer satisfaction levels that lead to repeat purchase or renew service. These are the ultimate metrics that lead to increased revenue and therefore to sustain growth. Effective organizations typically have a few things in common. Number one is they have a clearly defined company culture. Effective organizations know the mission, vision, and values that they are working toward and have communicated that philosophy to every employee. Each worker, no matter their job function, knows their standard, their health, and quality of product or service or both that leadership wants to achieve. The company culture or the ethos that underlies every operation is clearly understood and internalized by everyone in the organization. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Sharon. I'm from DMTM SEM 1A. Increase the effectiveness of your team. Open to new ways of doing things, effectiveness and innovation often go hand in hand as employees and managers devise new process or implement new systems that improve communication and encourage collaboration. A team that decide to implement a daily morning scrum meeting, for instance, may find the workers stay focused on the value add function and activities that drive result rather than get distracted. With tasks that take time but don't move the needle, make sure you're socializing input from everyone involved in the process, because we never know who will have the great idea. And the second thing, they focus on the customer. They focus on the customer. At the end of the day, effectiveness is all about driving new sales, upsells, and renewals. In order to be as effective and possible, team members need to be able to put themselves in their customers' shoes and identity what's going right and what needs improvement. Socialize regular feedback from customer to ensure you are staying on track and, where needed, tweaking operations so that you are meeting your customer where they want to be. Be flexible enough to be customer and oriented. Thanks.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Syazan bin Umar Sansi. So I want to tell about which is important, efficiency or effectiveness. What efficiency and effectiveness are of value, where you focus independent upon your organization strengths and weakness. To general, when you want to lower or maximize spend, you need to focus efficiency. But when you need to increase the strategic impact of efficient tactics, you focus on effectiveness. In some case, you can pursue both efficiency and effectiveness at the same time. However, that can be a challenge. Often it's better to focus on effectiveness first. Once you achieve the KPIs you have set to excellence, you can concentrate on increased efficiencies to achieve this goal faster and at a lower cost. That's all.